I have two news stories for you, viewers. Firstly, Reuters today published two news stories. One is from Tigray and the other is from Dessie town of Amhara region. I read these two news stories. The two news stories sum up what's happening in this conflict, viewers. I don't know why both the sides are not learning a lesson from what's happening on the ground. Secondly, a journalist managed to reach Kombolcha a few hours ago. He has shared a video from Kombolcha city. We have been discussing about fighting close to Dessie. What's happening on the front line? The video shows mobilization of militias and civilians towards the front line. I'll share this video with you. Then we'll talk about Dessie, Kombolcha fronts too. Firstly, viewers, Reuters today published two news stories. Firstly, it confirmed that in yesterday's airstrikes on Mekelle, at least 3 children were killed. Though Ethiopian government in a statement said that its air force had avoided civilian casualties, but civilians have been killed in Mekelle in yesterday's airstrikes. Tigray is under a siege. More than 90% of people are in need of aid. People are eating plants, weeds, and leaves. No aid is arriving in Tigray. Tens of thousands of Tigrayans are in famine. What's the situation in Amhara, viewers? Reuters did a news story from Dessie. A 3-year-old girl, Saba, died of malnutrition in Dessie. Her mother fled fighting which was happening in Kobo and other areas towards Dessie. Her daughter was taken to the hospital. She was severely malnourished and she has died. That is what's happening in Amhara region. It has been my consistent position over the past few weeks that humanitarian crisis in Tigray is going to spread into Amhara and Afar regions. Tigray was put under a blockade, under a siege. Aid was blocked to Tigray. Delivery of aid to Tigray was slowed down, no doubt about that. Ethiopian government slowed down the delivery of aid to Tigray. Now, the crisis which we were seeing in Tigray, it has spread into Amhara region. Tens of thousands in Amhara are in need of aid as well. When will the two sides learn a lesson? This war cannot end by a gun. You'll keep on fighting. People will keep on dying. Neither of the two sides will surrender. Because both the sides, they have this conviction that they are fighting for their survival. Only way out is negotiation. You'll have to sit for talks. Don't think that the other side will surrender. It won't happen. This channel is watched by viewers from both sides. Tigrayans, Amharas, Oromos, Somalis, all ethnic groups of Ethiopia, they watch this channel. They stay in touch with me. You cannot end this war by a gun. This war will go on. People will fight empty-handed, you will see. You'll have to call for peace. You'll have to put pressure upon your leaders that sit for talks. Get out of this mess which Ethiopia is in now. People are dying. Children are dying. Women are being raped. There is no food in Tigray. Amhara is running out of food as well. We must play our role in calling for peace, viewers. I am the host. You are the viewers. We have responsibilities as well. Let's call for peace, viewers. Secondly, I have a video clip for you. A journalist managed to reach Kombolcha a few hours ago. He has shared a video from Kombolcha city. This is the newest video from Kombolcha. The video shows us the atmosphere in Kombolcha. The journalist says that there is a massive mobilization of militias and common men, civilians, towards the front line. People are heading to the front line. Some of them are armed, some of them are unarmed, some of them have only machetes, but they are heading to the front line. NAMA, National Movement of Amhara's political party, Ethiopian government, mayor of Dessie, all have been calling for the people to defend their cities because ANDF has suffered losses. We saw statements from TDF that they had destroyed large parts, large numbers of ENDF. But can this thing put an end to this war? No. People are being mobilized. In Kombolcha, large convoys are heading to the front line. What will these unarmed, poorly armed civilians do at the front line? Before showing you this video, viewers, this video is once again a confirmation that you cannot end this war by a gun. If regular forces are destroyed, common person, civilians will take up arms. They will head to the front lines. That is what's happening on Dessie Kombolcha fronts. The journalist further confirmed that TDF fighters tried to reach Dessie. They reached the outskirts of Dessie, but local, supported by ENDF Amhara forces, they launched a counter-offensive. Then TDF was pushed back. So a confirmation what I told you a few hours ago, that TDF has been pushed back from Dessie front towards Vichale, towards Haik. Watch this video again, viewers. Before showing this video, once again I would say that people will fight empty-handed too. How can these militia members, civilians armed with machetes fight on the front lines? And there are unarmed as well in these convoys. So what we are seeing is that Ethiopia as a country is being destroyed. Yes, you can subjugate the other side into submission if you destroy them. That is the only way of making your opponent surrender in this war. You'll have to sit for talks. Otherwise, forces, common persons, youth will be getting killed, just like we're seeing on the front lines. Members of forces are being killed. Common civilians, poorly trained, poorly equipped, ill-trained, they're being killed. Children dying of hunger. Women dying of malnutrition. Elderly dying of hunger. What else would happen in Ethiopia which will make the two sides realize that they should sit for talks? Watch the video showing mobilization of militia members in Kombolcha towards front lines. Thanks for watching.